Most pet owners have been warned their entire lives: keep human food away from your dog. Do not share your plate. Do not take the risk. But here's what almost nobody tells you. Some of the most powerful healing foods for a dog's body are not inside any pet store. They are already sitting in your kitchen, probably within arm's reach right now. These are not tricks. They are not trends. They are foods that support a dog's heart, joints, digestion, brain, and coat, quietly, consistently, every single day. We are going to go through 10 of them today. And number 8, that one genuinely surprises almost everyone. Most people walk past it every single morning without realizing what they are ignoring. Item 1. Oats. Picture a cold morning. You pour yourself a warm bowl of oatmeal, and your dog watches from across the kitchen with those familiar eyes. What most owners do not realize is that what is in that bowl could be doing something remarkable for their dog's gut. Plain oats contain a specific type of fiber called beta-glucan. Inside a dog's digestive system, this fiber moves slowly and gently, feeding the healthy bacteria that live there. A well-fed gut microbiome means stronger immunity, more stable energy, and fewer random stomach upsets that leave owners confused about what went wrong. Dogs with sensitive digestion often become more consistent and settled when small amounts of plain cooked oats are added a few times a week. No sugar, no flavor packets, just plain oats, lightly cooked and cooled. A few spoonfuls mixed into their regular meal is all it takes. Sometimes the most ordinary breakfast quietly fixes the most stubborn problem. Item 2. Watermelon. On a hot afternoon, when the sun has been out for hours, your dog is losing more water through panting than most owners realize. Even mild dehydration in dogs is invisible at first, but it shows up as low energy, dry gums, and a kind of dull flatness in their behavior. Watermelon is nearly 92% water by weight, but it also carries lycopene, a natural compound linked to reduced cell damage over time. It supports the heart and quietly protects tissue at a level most owners never think about because the signs of deficiency are too slow and subtle to notice. Always remove the rind and every seed before serving. Cut into small pieces and offer it chilled on warm days. A few cubes of watermelon in summer can do more for a dog's hydration and recovery than most people expect from a piece of fruit. Item 3. Sweet potato. There is a reason sweet potato shows up in some of the most expensive commercial dog foods on the market. Most owners who buy those products never look at what makes it valuable. They just trust the label. Sweet potato is one of the most complete sources of slow-release energy a dog can eat. It provides complex carbohydrates that burn gradually, helping dogs maintain steady energy across the day, rather than spiking and crashing after meals. It is also rich in manganese, a mineral that supports bone density and joint cartilage, something that becomes critically important in medium and large breeds as they move past middle age. Steam or boil it plain, mash lightly, and add a small portion to their bowl. No butter, no seasoning, no skin. Some of the best energy a dog will ever feel comes from a food that costs almost nothing. Item 4. Plain cottage cheese. Dogs recovering from illness, surgery, or a rough patch of digestion often lose their appetite entirely. Getting them to eat becomes a daily struggle that worries owners deeply. Plain cottage cheese is one of the gentlest, most easily digested protein sources a dog can consume. The protein is soft and already partially broken down, which means the body absorbs it without working hard. It also contains calcium and phosphorus together, the two minerals that work as a team to keep bones dense and muscles firing correctly. For dogs with upset stomachs or recovering energy, a small spoonful of plain, low-fat cottage cheese mixed into a light meal can often restart appetite when nothing else has worked. Choose the plain variety with no added salt or flavoring. Sometimes the simplest food is the one a struggling body accepts most willingly. Item 5. Apple slices. Here is something that surprises most dog owners the first time they hear it. Apples contain a natural compound called quercetin, a plant-based antioxidant that has been studied for its ability to reduce seasonal allergy responses in the body. Dogs that scratch constantly, rub their faces, or develop recurring skin irritation during pollen seasons are often dealing with an inflammatory response that quercetin can help quiet from the inside. It works slowly and it works gently, but over several weeks of regular small portions, some owners notice far less scratching and more settled skin behavior. Always remove the core and every seed before serving. Apple seeds contain compounds that should never reach a dog's digestive system. Slice thin, serve fresh. Sometimes relief for itchy skin is not hiding in a prescription. It is sitting in a fruit bowl. Item 6. Lentils. Plant-based protein often gets dismissed when it comes to dogs. People assume dogs need meat and nothing else matters. But lentils carry something meat cannot offer: folate and iron together in a single food, alongside a fiber profile that feeds the gut without disrupting it. Folate is essential for healthy red blood cell production. Without enough of it, dogs can develop a quiet, low-level fatigue that looks like laziness, but is actually the body running inefficiently beneath the surface. Cooked lentils added in small portions, never raw, can support energy production at a cellular level most owners never think about until something feels wrong. A few tablespoons a couple of times a week is more than enough. What looks like a simple legume is quietly powering the blood that carries oxygen to every part of a dog's body. Item 7. Kefir. Many owners have heard of probiotics for dogs. Some even buy expensive supplements with long ingredient lists printed in small text on the back of the package. But kefir, plain, unsweetened kefir, contains a wider variety of live probiotic strains than most commercial supplements combined. These live cultures travel through the digestive tract and actively compete with harmful bacteria, reshaping the gut environment over time. Dogs that struggle with recurring yeast problems, skin flare-ups, or unpredictable digestion often have a gut imbalance at the root of every symptom. Kefir addresses that imbalance directly and consistently. A small pour, 1 or 2 tablespoons, added to meals a few times each week is enough. Always choose plain, with no sweeteners or food flavors. Sometimes the most powerful probiotic on the shelf was never on a shelf at all. Item 8. Parsley. Every single morning, millions of dog owners push a small green leaf to the side of their plate without thinking twice. Parsley. What almost nobody knows is that fresh parsley contains apigenin, a natural flavonoid that helps support kidney filtration, one of the organs that works silently in the background, every hour of every day, filtering toxins from the bloodstream. As dogs age, kidney function naturally becomes more vulnerable. Gentle nutritional support from foods like parsley can help maintain that function over a longer period without ever drawing attention to itself. Parsley is also one of the most effective natural breath fresheners for dogs because it targets bacteria at the source rather than simply masking odor. A small pinch of fresh, finely chopped flat-leaf parsley added to their meal is all that is needed. Most people throw away what their aging dog quietly needs every day. Item 9. Banana. After a long run, a swim, or an unusually active afternoon at the park, a dog's muscles go through the same recovery process as a human athlete's. Potassium is one of the most important minerals for that recovery. It helps muscles relax, reduces cramping, and supports the electrical signals that keep the heart beating in a steady rhythm. Bananas are one of the richest natural sources of potassium available. Ripe bananas are also gentle on the stomach and easy to digest, which makes them ideal for active dogs or those that need easy nutritional support. A few small slices after heavy activity or mixed into their meal a few times a week can support muscle recovery in ways most owners would never trace back to something as simple as fruit. Item 10. Raw honey. A single spoonful of raw honey contains something remarkable: natural antimicrobial enzymes that the bees themselves deposit during production. For dogs that deal with recurring wound irritation, slow-healing skin, or seasonal environmental sensitivities, raw honey, consumed in very tiny amounts, introduces these enzymes into the body, where they support the immune system's natural defenses. It also contains trace B vitamins, natural sugars for quick energy, and antioxidants that work gradually over time to reduce oxidative stress. The key is very small quantities, no more than half a teaspoon for a medium dog, and only raw, unprocessed honey. Processed honey loses most of what makes it valuable. This is not something to give daily. Occasional, intentional, tiny portions. Sometimes the most ancient natural medicine is still one of the most effective. 10 foods, most of them overlooked, all of them already in a kitchen somewhere near your dog right now. The smallest daily choices often build the longest, healthiest lives. But knowing what to add is only part of the picture. If you found this helpful, a like or subscribe means you will not miss what comes next.